Welcome to the stream. No game sound, I guess. Okay, let me just fix that. Is there no game sound? Why is there no game sound? Why is there no game sound? I hear it on my headsets. Something. No game sound here. Why not? And units. Headphones. Alright. That should be it then. Too loud. Or if it's let's try that. So SRXP mixed multiclass grid. Kyalami, wet Kyalami, as you can see.
Okay, Daniel, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
I really like Kyalami. The Honda really likes Kyalami. Let's see if we still have 15 minutes left of practice. We'll see if we can do a couple of quick laps here. This obviously is just a wet setup, so I want to see especially tire pressures. Kind of a little bit curious about those. Because when I've done the practice server or even a single player practice, the track doesn't not dry up, and obviously being how many drivers are we in total? It's 31 drivers. We have 40 in the split. It could dry up quite a lot more, so I'll probably have to adjust the clicks 5, 6, 7 clicks maybe. It's already forming a sort of dry line. It's not going to get dry during the race because the rain setting is set to rain all the race, all of the sessions. So, but there's probably going to be a line. You can see it just barely a bit darker patch, a little more matte patch forming up.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear.
So yeah, let's see. We have a GT4 ahead of us, so try not to ruin Silly's practice here. I'm just interested in checking them on pressures, really. Not interested in racing GT4s in the practice session. I'm not going to dive up on him, just stay behind him. Oh, oversteers a little bit there. Let's hope we have better acceleration than the Camaro. I think maybe we do. Could you imagine if they had the Camaro in the GT3 class? I think there is a GT3 Camaro actually. I think I saw it on a video of it once. It sounds amazing.
The leader has just done a 147.34.
Not too sure how the Camaro will do in the rain though. We'll see how Silly finishes. Not sure if I should downshift on that corner. If it's dry, I don't downshift. I just stay in third, but being wet. Not sure about how much torque. Honda's not too good on torque on the low end revs. Really needs a bit of revolutions RPM to get going. Said a little bit about it yesterday in Paul Ricard. It's not too quick coming out of a corner, although it can have really nice top speed. So far, I don't think I need to adjust that much on the pressure, so obviously you need to go down a couple of clicks on my baseline setup. Let's see if we can set a sort of hot lap here.
Sector 3 times okay.
Oh, traffic ahead. Maybe we won't be able to. Let's see.
Yellow flag. We're clear. Incident clear.
Coming up on Fuchs here. Another GT4 car. Now the qualifying session is going to be split up, so we have a really cool format. So all the GT4s will go ahead. And do the first 15 minutes of qualifying. And then the GT3s will do the last 50 minutes of qualifying. So probably the track is going to dry up a little bit on the race line. The race line for GT4 and GT3 are pretty much the same on this track.
Daniel, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes
I mean,
left.
except from a couple of corners, obviously, where the GT4s are way more understeery than the GT3 because of the lacking the downforce.
Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. Green
I
flag
can see
sector 1.
Stein's car here, the BMW, doesn't really want to turn in. And dive up bomb him the final corner.
Right side,
Yellow flag in sector 1.
clear right.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
Well, so far pressure seem okay, a bit high on the rear maybe. Messed up that entry completely. Not too bad grip going out of that corner. Maybe I'm not sure if I need to adjust the TC down a bit, maybe.
Car left, clear left.
You're outside of track limits there.
Coming up on a KDM here. Art, I think Art was in the PLR yesterday, I think. Watch out, I don't want to kill you.
Car right, clear right.
See if we can get a good run off here, and there seems to be a little traffic ahead, so maybe we can, well, there's some traffic, but maybe we can get a set a flying lap here.
Sector 2 is yellow.
If I can, I would prefer to qualify a bit further up, so we don't collect anybody and get collected on lap 1, turn 1 especially.
Yellow flag.
But there are some really fast people in the split, so not entirely sure how well we can do. but we'll see. We'll make it go.
Green flag, all clear. Sector
And like I
one's clear.
said, at least the qualifying session is split up so that GT3 and GT4 have their own time slot. Oh. I think I have to move the brake bias a little bit forward.
Okay, Daniel, we need to watch these track limits.
Just turning on the corner. The Honda one doesn't like it at all. And obviously being wet, it's even more dangerous. Well, let me set the brake bias a little bit forward. Obviously we're not going to improve too much on this lap, but I'm pretty sure we can hit a 49.
Sector 1 is clear.
Oh, not like that though. Pretty sure we can hit a 49. If we can make a clean lap. But that's a big if, I guess. Alright, let's go. Bit wide there. Too much wide there.
Track limits, they'll validate this lap. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
5 minutes to go. We need the time to practice, so we'll just stay out, I think.
Alright Daniel, you've got half your fuel left.
Stay in third this time. Understeer. But then no power out, see? So it's a compromise. It's a compromise. I want to try something. I just want to try TC6. TC5, I'm sorry. And leave TC2 at 6. And see if that's deadly or if that's something we can use.
Okay Daniel, there's a car.
Car right. Clear right.
Okay, go through the kink. Up to the 100 mid board. Brake a little bit for that. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Try not to climb the curb too much there. Definitely a bit more active on the rear end. Definitely a bit more active. Not sure if it's suitable for the race. We'll see. I will just run it on quali. Stay away from the curb. I'm not too worried about lap times this lap because you see in the Delta I have a 49. So that means I probably can do a 49. But I don't want to ruin Johannes's race here. Oh. And he needs to get outside so he can make the inside corner because of the understeer of the GT4. So there's a compromise, right? And then of course I'll go wide. Try to get it back on the gas there so I don't compromise this lap too much. That's the thing, right, with sharing. I've been in the GT4 shoes. I know how difficult it is. So I really don't want to kill any GT4 today.
2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
And I really do like racing GT4 cars also, but
Sector 3 times quick.
like I said, I've done a couple of seasons with that. I don't really need it and wanted to change it up a little bit. So yeah. In the multi-class race, it's all about, I guess, having respect for each other. Sharing the track.
Sector 1 time is good.
So yeah. I want to be a nice guy, right? Be nice to the GT4s. Because I used to be a GT4.
Yellow flag.
Let's see if we can keep a good delta here. Wasn't the best exit, but it seems that maybe TC5 suits me a little better. A little small lift here, so I don't understeer out of the corner. And if I'm on the racing line, meaning that if I can brake on the little bit drier spot, then I see that the 100-meter board is a fairly early, maybe reference point, braking marker, but
P10.
so P10 we did a 48.3.
Checkered
How's
flag.
that?
10th
That's
position.
second and a half. Yeah, so Leonard is down to 46. That's real good. I'm not sure we can do much better than a 47 though. 47 would be good. So yeah, let's adjust the pressures. I need to go down one click here, go down one click here. So I'm thinking I'm taking those down clicks. And that's gonna be the wet setup. Also, what are we gonna do? We can adjust. Well, obviously we need to just match the pressures here on the pit stop window. Right. Now that I remember it. And then brake ducts, yeah, those fine. I could close the fronts down too, but get a little bit more dry. Not sure I want to do that. So yeah, the brake bias and brake mate. Probably not that much. I'm pretty happy with the setup as it is, but checking the damper settings, fine. So remember, the first 15 minutes is GT4, so we're not gonna go out on track. And checking quick damper settings here. Gonna fool around too much on damper settings. Or hey Cook, how you doing? How you doing? Does my chat show up on stream? Yes. Oh, because I clicked it. Oh, yeah, okay. Shows, but it barely shows in the background. I need to something smarter about the chat there. I'll leave it on. Maybe it shows better on stream, I guess. How's that new wheel, Jason? Cube Controls wheel looks mighty fine. So yeah, should we go on board with backer here? Go more backer. Follow him around the G4. So I redid my screen layout, my base layout on the OBS. I had it at ultra wide resolution, but I didn't like the way it looked with the black bars on top and bottom. So I put that down to just a standard 16:9 layout. So it'll show us a bit smaller out the window, I guess, but still it should be better. I hope. Fills out. Still in the box. Ah, okay. Yeah, well, I'll have to do something. Oh, the cube controls wheel is still in the box. Why haven't you packed it out yet? Oh, because you're waiting to get the... Yeah, okay. So you got the seat. You have... did you get the rig? Still waiting on the rig, maybe. So yeah, I had pre-ordered the CSL DD. But then... for obvious reasons, the pandemic and so on and so forth, Fanatec told me that, or they sent me a message that it was going to get delayed from September to October, and then from October to November, and then yeah, I am too impatient for that, so I canceled that order. So now I have a Simagic Alpha Mini coming in, and I have a Pulsimer wheel coming in. A little bit more expensive than the CSL DD plus the Formula E2 wheel that I had ordered, but at least they weren't in stock. So probably, if I'm lucky, they'll both be here during next week. They're coming from different parts of Europe, so I think the Simagic base is coming in from Belgium, and the Pulsimer wheel is coming in from Poland. So I'm really looking forward to that. Waiting on the rig, yeah. But you have everything else, right? You have the pedals, you have the wheel, you have the base. I think you got the base also, right? That's a SemiCube base. So yeah, just waiting on the rig. I'm really happy for you, man. Can't wait to see pictures of that. Did you order the G9 like I have? Let me know if you ordered the G9. Such a sweet, sweet screen. That's what I'm using. I couldn't be happier with it. So backer here doing 56.5, and he has Boone 66 thousandths behind him. So that's real close. Boone's gotten this is real quick in Kyalami with the Audi. I think when he does Kyalami in the GT3s, he does it with the Bentley, and he's really quick there also. So yeah, go check out Bunatex's stream. He's racing in the GT4s today. Super nice guy. Way more advanced streamer than I am, that's for sure. So production quality there is 1000% better than mine. But it's alright. I mean, it's all about having a good time. Hopefully getting a little bit higher up on the split. Like I said, we have the really fast people. Still on the fence about the G9. Why? Don't be on the fence, man. Get down from the fence. Go spend some money, if you still have any, after all the investments you've done lately. So let's see if Backer can improve and get a bigger gap to Boone. Iverson's also really quick and maybe is giving him a little bit toe, I guess. Do you get toe in Kyalami? Probably not, right? If Backer improves, yeah, he does improve with a couple of tenths, so he's opening up a bigger gap to Bunatex there. He had 66, now he's got 2 tenths more, so he's a quarter of a second up. Ryan in the AMG following. And McDonald getting up in there in the McLaren 650. No, this is not the 570. Yeah, the 650 is the GT3, right, the old GT3. Yeah, I think this one is the 570. Incident car 49. Car 49. Not me. I don't know who car 40. Oh. No idea what incident I'm talking about. Is Boone on track? He is on track. Is he Oh, alright. Yeah, that can happen. It's happened to me more than I care to admit on the Honda. Alright. Oh, going wide there, understeer. Pulling it back nicely though. Does turn quite nice to McLaren, but I did Bunatex's GT4 race here in Kyalami. It was dry then, and I did it in the McLaren. Just wanted to try something new, and yeah, it didn't fit me at all. When I race in the GT4s, I've used the Porsche and I've used the Mercedes. And those are basically the ones that I've done. I've tried the Beamer. It's good for GT4, but I don't like the gear issue on the GT4 Beamer. It's going to be interesting to see the track evolution. Like I said, it's supposed to rain the whole race, then, so it's not going to be like pitting for dry tires. Not at all. Still going to be wet tires, but need to be able to read the pressures a little bit. So don't want to get them too high. Don't want to get them too low. It's a bit of a not a bit of a gamble, but you need to be aware. Because if it dries up, pressures are going to go up, and that's not necessarily going to be good for your grips. So yeah. So top 10 within 1.2 seconds, top 9 within a second, so fairly close, really close on the GT4 field. They are going to have a really close battles there. So that's going to be real interesting. And yeah, I'm just, for the GT3 splits, I'm just hoping not to be too far behind. Like you saw, we had a 49, maybe a 48. I'm not sure I have a 47 in the Honda, but we'll see. Like I said, track evolution, maybe the grip is getting a lot better. Now that the G4s have had their run. So 5 minutes left for GT4s to end their quali. See if Bunatex here can maybe close the gap a little bit to... he himself has another quarter second down to Ryan, so that's good. And then Ryan and McDonald, Ware and McDonald here are really close also. So let's follow around Boone for a lap here and then see if he can close the gap a little bit to Becker. Close the gap to the Alpine. He is in the Audi. It's nice to see a lot of different brands. Porsche struggling a little bit, it seems, maybe. Merc in P3 and then another one P15. A couple of Camaros, Maserati. A KDM and Aston there. Not that, just one Aston in the split. Johannes in P13 at the moment. So that's interesting. I would have thought the Aston was more popular amongst the GT4s. A really good GT4 car. I've done one race in the Aston. I quite liked it actually. Quite liked it better than the GT3 Aston. So getting up on the curb a little bit there. Trying to get on the power here. Can't go too wide there or invalidate the lap. Let's see if he struggles too much with understeer and he has to lift. Yeah, he has to lift a little bit here to get the car turning and then get on the power. The braking point's a bit later than the G3, at least the one that I used earlier in the practice. We'll see. Nice and tight through there, Cheetah. Then last corner. All about breaking a straight line. He could be a little bit tighter, I guess. Then power down and let's see if he can get an improvement. Obviously I can't see his done a 57.4, so that was a bit behind his current best time. Went out a bit wide there, but maybe he carried enough speed. I'm not sure the best line is there to run over the curbs like that aggressively on that corner, because you're compromising your speed out of this corner because you're not getting the good enough wide enough angle. And then here, yeah, understeer. See that? Total understeer. And that was quite a good line actually. That was a good turn. Got a nice exit out of that one. Backer improving even further. He's down to 56.1 now. He has a whole 5/10 down to Boone. So he's probably, if he keeps it up like that in the race, he's, I mean, unless nobody, hopefully nobody takes him out. So he's definitely a contender for the win. I think he won in Spa, didn't he? I think it was Becker first and then Iverson in the Maserati second. Iverson, he has a second down, so Maserati obviously not enjoying a wet Kyalami that much. We have 1 minute left for the GT4s to complete their laps, and then the GT3s will get their turn. And Boone is spitting here. Alright, let's go back to our trusty Honda here and then load up our setup. We are going to lower all of the pressures by 1 again. See just if that gives us a correct pressures, and we are going to pour our fuel. Gonna wait till the timer hits 15 before we go out on track. Gonna match all, and we'll see. We'll do 5, maybe 4 or 5 laps, and then we'll see if the pressures are too high or too low, and then adjust accordingly for the second push. All right, so that's it. Turn on the rain lights, turn on the wipers. We'll lower the TC to 5.
Pit exit is clear. Push now. Okay, Daniel, we've got 14 minutes to set a lap. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
So I'm hoping to qualify, yeah, maybe mid-pack, hopefully. I was in mid-pack, just barely mid-pack in Spa. And I'm not really enjoying Spa too much, but and then of course I binned it in the race itself, but there were a couple of guys that retired, so I still was in the points, so that was good. And like I said, there are a lot of fast guys in the split, so I know that the Honda can be really fast. I really like this track. I really like the car, although I'm changing to the Bentley for ASR season. Because I want and need something new, but I know the Honda pretty well now. I want to open up a little bit of a gap here to Walker, So don't stress him out about being scared of me coming up behind him, and just give everyone in the split enough space to do their laps in peace, really, so that everyone can focus on their own times. So let's get to it. Try to push a couple of good laps out of this, and then come back and check our pressures and get set up for the race. It's got to be important not to be on the curves in the braking zones. So don't brake on the curbs. If you get on them a little bit on turning, that's fine, but do not brake on the curbs. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I think it was a good start.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear.
Get it turned in, good. Oh, invalid. No, saved it. Yeah, that section could be a lot better, so let's try to remember that for next lap. Maybe I should downshift there. I don't normally downshift in the middle of that corner, but maybe I do think maybe I need the torque coming up the hill. Rear end stepping out a little bit on me there.
Green flag, sector 1.
Somebody crossed the yellow. Let's get a banker in and then push for a couple more laps. So where are we? 6, 47, 48 and a half. All right.
Sector 3 time is
I
fast.
think that we still have some
Brake temps are
time
good.
to be found there. Yeah, not too good of a corner there, so let's see. Here we understeered last corner, so let's try again.
Cold tires, we need to get some heat into them.
Now there's time to be found there, definitely time to be found.
10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left.
Yeah, it didn't feel quite right, the downshift in the middle of the corner there. Maybe I already have to be in second. Really was not a good lap, but like you see, the delta has me 2 tenths now, so messed up that braking point there. Pressures are looking fine, I guess. Maybe a touch high, but 30.5 still should be within the spec for the wet pressures. I think upper range for the wets is 30.5. I may want to adjust my left hand side a little bit.
P9, sector 3 times okay. The guy ahead's lap time is 148.46.
So we're down to P10. Let's see if we can improve with a couple of more tenths. Oh, we did exactly what Budentex did. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. So yeah, we'll lower our left hand here by 2. We'll lower halfway mark. I go out again. So the rear tires caught the grass there. 15. I'm not sure about that. Maybe we should go 10 just to be a little bit safer. I'm not struggling with really not struggling with oversteer at the moment. It's quite good. So that's half, and let's do it. Maybe that gives us a touch. We'll see. Let's go out again. If we can't get top 8, that would be great. Let's see. We have just 900. Yeah, we can maybe do top 8. Maybe we'll see.
There's traffic behind. Incident clear. Green flag. Blue flag. The brakes are cold. Be careful.
I have a blue flag. Who's coming behind me? Let's see anyone coming up behind me.
Of fuel remaining.
Turning too early there. It's just the outlap, so it's not really a big deal, but I think I'll do that for the hot lap as well. Try to keep it close and tight on the right hander there. And just put the power down early. The rear end is not stepping out, so I think I can afford it.
Yellow flag.
Just a slightest lift, a small lift there.
Incident clear. Green flag.
A tad late on the brakes. But you also lose time if you're early on the brakes, so kind of hard to judge there. It's hard enough in the dry, even harder in the wet, so... As you guys can see, I'm far from any alien here, so have patience. Well, let's just try to improve, right? Oh. That's the washed out lap there.
I'll delete this lap. You've cut the track.
And I'll delete it. We'll let Jurevitz by because I think he's on a hot lap. Don't want to ruin his lap, and I think Wrightson, he was on his out lap, I think, so we can probably stay ahead of him. Don't lose the car. That was just totally unnecessary. Sorry.
Flag, stay sharp.
Yeah, that was stupid. So yeah, maybe we'll have time for one more flying lap.
We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
We're P11, so lower half of the split. Really want that P8 or P9, so just to be in the top 10. P10, I would even take a P10.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him. Green flag, you're clear. Blue flag, the brakes are cold. Be careful.
I really don't want to ruin anyone's quali lap.
minutes. Please, Daniel.
I really need a wider entry there. I think I could get a couple of tenths if I just have the guts to go a little bit wider on the entry, but it's got to be timed. It's got to be timed so accurately, and I'm not sure I have that skill yet. Okay, roll Winkle here. Going wide, so he's probably invalidated his lap.
Flag.
Okay.
Left side. Clear left.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Can we do 2 hot laps? I'm not sure we can, but we'll try. No, that's a bust. We'll just try to keep the tires warmed for the next and final lap, I think. Yeah, we're just
Okay.
messing up all over the place here.
Track limits. This lap will be deleted.
Yeah, don't climb the curve, right? I'll try to take my own advice, I guess.
I think P2's binned it. Green flag sector 3.
And we'll make it the last lap here. I think maybe we can. We'll see. The board is dead. It's fine. We don't need the boards anyway. We have visual reference points. Everyone should... If you race this game, you should know that the boards, they get taken out. So if you can, try to set yourself up with your own visual reference points, so that you're not depending on the boards too much, at least.
Yellow flag.
The boards, they die a lot, so they're fodder for GT3 cars.
Incident clear. Green flag.
Yeah, better. Yeah, my theory about going wider didn't work, because first I did not hit the braking point at all. The second, I was too chicken to power down. Yeah, timing was off, etc, etc. I kind of like the TC5 setting though. The rain isn't too heavy, so I think it permits... I think a TC5 can be a good on this track. Doesn't want to brake. Yeah, and I lost all the time in Delta, so... P13, alright, it's not what we hoped for, but... we'll try to make the best out of it. We're not gonna gain any positions here, 2 hundredths of a second, yeah. So P13, that's okay, I guess. What are the requirements for the race? I think it is a tire change required. Let me just check real quick. It's a pit stop count is 1. There is no pit window, but there is a mandatory tire change. That leaves a lot of room for different tactics, different strategies. So what I'm going to do, because the track is going to dry up more and more, I'm actually going to lower the pressures a little bit here. I'm going to lower it 2 at the front, and I'm going to lower it 1 at the rear, and I'm going to call it race 15 wet. And what can I do to make it? I'm pretty confident in the setup. It's not oversteer at all, actually. We have a good aero balance. We have good mechanical grip. However, we are going to match up the pressures here. Is 15 and fuel calculation. So don't bother with this number 285 because that's not right. So the wet consumption is 284. Actually, it wasn't that far off. 284 on the wet consumption, and we did a 48 lap something. So we'll just put in a 149 for Kyalami. An hour race. We'll put in the lap time 149, and we'll say that we're aiming to 4 per lap. So the ACC Strategist app, that says that I will need to have 97 liters, so we just round that up to 100 liters for total for the race. So how do we split it up? We can split it up 70-30. That will give us 100 liters in total. We can do 60-40. 70-30 would allow us to go a longer first stint, and then a sort of a splash and dash. It's not going to be a splash and dash because it's a mandatory tire change anyway. So can do 65-35, I guess. A lot of options here to spread out. I don't like to go low on fuel in the beginning because I'm going to be at best mid-pack, so there's not much to gain in it, I guess. I mean, if you were good racecraft, if you were good at overtaking and such, then it maybe would pay off to go in early. We could do 50-50 split, like dead center of the race, and see how far we get there. But then if you're in a good stint, if you have good flow, then why you would need to pit either way and then risk maybe, yeah, the flow a bit, I guess. But yeah, let's do 70-30. Let's do 70-30. So at least I have the option to pit later if I want to, but if I have to pit early because of whatever reason, there's not going to be a big deal. So yeah, we'll do 70-30, and then we'll see our consumption. If it's truly is 284, that's here 285, but if it's 284, then we know that 100 liters should be well enough for the entire race. So yeah, let's just get out there and see. A minute left to session start. It's an hour-long race. SRXP Season 4, Wet Kyalami Round 2. This is the multi-class split with the GT3 Pros and the GT4s. So we have some cars between us and the GT4s. At least we're not dead last. That's good. Always good. Time-wise, I think realistically I could have probably had, if I had a good lap, P10, P9, I think. These guys ahead here, they're real quick. So I'm not sure I would have been able to match those times. But, you know, it's Multiclass. It's SRXP. It's with Kyalami. Anything can happen. So let's put on our rain lights. Let's start up our wipers. We have started our engine. And yeah, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be good. let's just be safe the first couple of laps. I mean, I always say that, but I always mean it also. So let's try to be safe. If we get hit or spun or we run wide or whatever, let's just try and stay composed. Don't lose the pack, and salvage what we can, I guess. I mean, one strategy, we could always go super early in the pits, right? And then have a clean track, but we would catch up to the GT4s, and we would need to try to overtake the entire GT4 field, and that's not necessarily easy. So I don't think we'll pit early. So an hour long race, that should be what, 35 laps, something like that. We have fuel enough for 24 laps, so yeah, it should be 3/4 of a race, something like that. So I did the 70-30 split in the tires, so no, in the tires, in the fuel. So let's do the brake while accelerating to heat up our brake pads, brake discs, and then obviously have brake duct 3, which is, it could be close down to 2, I guess, but 3, it's still fine. It's still 15 degrees, and I don't want to overheat the tires. They wouldn't overheat in this kinds of conditions anyway, I don't think, but so we have the Ferrari ahead of us, Toko, we have Jurowitz in the Bentley. There are the guys directly in front of us, in the row in front of us. A lot of fast boys further ahead. So yeah, we'll have the inside line for turn 1. That's always good. Just go out. I think we'll try to go out a little bit left after the race starts. I'm not gonna go for any dive bombs or anything like that. Like I said, just be safe the first lap 1, and see what comes ahead of that. So yeah, you know, it's a rain race, it's a wet race, it's a close field, so there's gonna be a lot of battling any way you put it. So stay in the box here, and then try to have a good start. Waiting for the green flag here.
Go,
Green.
go.
On your right. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
Oh yeah. Oh, bowling ahead.
Right
Rejoins.
side. Clear right. On your right.
Yellow flag.
And we got
Still
taken
there.
out.
Clear
Okay.
Right, on your right.
I have it
Clear
on
right,
video, I
far
guess.
right. Clear right. On your
Try
right.
to go safe rejoin, safe rejoin. All right.
Still there. Clear right.
Okay, that was
Right
eventful. Did we get much damage? I hope
Clear
not.
right.
No, just a second of damage.
Second
Second
one is clear.
1.8. That's
Well done,
That's
Daniel.
fine.
Good start.
yeah. I'm not sure it was a good start, but
Herzog is leading the race.
we're not gonna dive on the GT4s. We'll try to go on up on their inside here. We can. I think we can.
Far right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Yellow flag. The car behind is pitting. Incident clear. Green flag.
Right side. Right side. Clear
Oh,
right.
sorry. Sorry, Radu. So the train ahead of here is quite close. We got past, bullied a little bit, Radu. I'm sorry, Radu. Somebody asking for a restart here. I'm not sure if we're gonna get it. Someone with a drive-through already.
P11.
Yeah, you see that? I got the tires. Thanks, Jason. I got the tires a little bit on the curb, and then the car wants to slide. So you have Leonard behind me 3 seconds, and he had a drive-through. So yeah, we're not gonna defend too hard with him. He's way out of my league. So. Let's see if we can catch up to Kramer here. Seems to be a nice little train going on here. Not sure who pushes out with a black car, probably because I don't have the livery installed properly, but I saw a black hood at least on my side. Going up turn 2 it was, I think. Oh, 3. The King Constance turn right, so turn 3 I think was. Sunset, something like that. And that just, ACC physics just doesn't work too good, so when there's contact, the car just flies away. I'm gonna brake early because I don't feel like dive bombing Kramer. I'm so glad Rado didn't seem to lose anything time or position. And we see Leonard, he's already got 2.5 on me. Oh!
Left side, clear left.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
So when he catches up, we'll just let him go.
Green flag.
And I don't think I made I mean, I got taken out on the first turn there, but I don't think I took out anyone else. I don't think I touched anyone.
Clear left.
I was focusing too much on the mirrors there. I got on the curb. So he's got a drive-through and is still ahead of me.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Tells you a little bit about different skills, right? No matter, we're just here to learn. We're here to get faster, slowly but surely.
Volvinco, 146.81. Volvinco is now in the lead.
So rear tire pressures are quite spot on actually. Fronts are a little low, so maybe adjust that for the
Guy in front has just done a
pit stop.
146.85.
Can afford to brake a little bit later, that we're not that close up. No. I was too aggressive, too much curb. I think I got
Okay, Daniel, we think our refueling window will open after 30 minutes. Closes after 45 minutes.
not sure what happened here. He got tapped out. Can we capitalize? I'm not sure. Not gonna dive. Not gonna dive. I've done that before and ruined my race, so I'm not gonna do that again. We'll try to get him on T1 or T2 it should be.
12 seconds.
If we can get a good run out the last corner.
New fastest lap for Bolvinko, 146.63.
So Bolvinko in front is on the 46. And I'm doing a 150, so yeah. I just gotta get into a bit of a groove, I guess.
10th position.
Still 52 minutes left of the race, so let's hunker down here. See if we can get our lap times down to the 40, 48, 47, something like that, stabilize. We got a 48 in the quali, so if I can get it down to 47 something, I'll be really happy. Delta says 48.2, so that's good, not too far off. That's better, that's much better. Delta happy, nice. Lost a little bit of time there.
Kramer in front is now 1.5.
So 48.2, that's better. Group of cars ahead of me, they're probably fighting, so if I can stay on a stable lap time, then I can probably catch up. I hope I can. That's better. That's better. Blue flag here, so there's McDonald. He didn't qualify quite well with the GT4, so he must have been... Oh, he's done the pits already. Okay, he went for the super early pit strategy then.
Car right. Clear right.
Hopefully I didn't bully him too much. I don't think I did. I hope I didn't. Ferrari here maybe struggling a little bit. He went wide maybe.
10th
Or 48.6. I'm not gonna get involved in that. Yeah, I'm seem to be hitting that corner better, a lot better now than I did on both quali and earlier on. Can we get involved here and do something? I'm like that meme, right? The guy lurking in the bushes, waiting for the guys ahead to make contact or some sort of mistake. Well, obviously we're losing a little bit of time here, so...
On your left. Clear left. Right side. Clear right.
Nice
Okay,
one,
we
Daniel. Nice move, mate.
outbreak Kramer there when he missed the turn off of the fast left-hander. Seemed clean enough to me. I hope it was. Let's see if we can get Bogdan.
The driver in front of us is bogged down.
Seem to have a better line there on the brakes. Seem to have a better line through there also, so I'll try to make a move. If there's a corner that we can take advantage of. I'm not sure. I don't want to dive. I don't want to dive him here. I don't trust the Honda brakes in the wet. I don't trust the Honda brakes in the dry either, but... You know that person in life that always promises to do better, but never actually delivers? That's the way I feel about the Honda brakes.
On your left. Clear left.
Kramer behind is pitted.
Yeah, that was my fault though. I broke way too late and I upshifted to 4th. No idea why I did that, so that was totally my fault. Hopefully we, I mean luckily we avoided Bogdan's ass there, so... So tire pressures, good actually, really good. Happy with those. Too wide. Too wide, too goddamn wide. What happened to Kramer behind us? Did he pit? Maybe he pitted, went for the early pit strat as well.
Gap 2 bogged down. Ahead is now 1.9 seconds.
Yeah, the gap may be 1.9, but we know we are faster than him actually. He seems to be struggling on some of the corners here, and it might be good to get a little bit of air behind him, so build up our speed again, have another go. So we are 15 minutes into the race, still 45 minutes left. Oh, don't do that. $15 of damage.
Okay, Daniel, you had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad.
You know what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna try to be smart here. I don't know how smart that actually is gonna be, but we'll take a chance.
Plenty of space on the exit.
We'll just take a risk. Front left here, we're gonna up that one. we're going to take a chance here because we had to do some repairs, and hopefully the GD4 field is going to, I'll maybe, if I'm lucky, get out just ahead of them, but at least ahead of the main pack. We'll see. But if we mistimed it, we are I took a chance, right? So we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. I'm not sure it's going to be tight. I think it's going to be tight. We'll see. At this point, I don't really care about the position in the GT3 field. I just want to get out there with my car fixed. My god, and I fucked up the I didn't start up the car. And we are going to get in the middle, smack middle of the GT4 field. Yes, we are.
There's a car approaching. Blue flag.
On your right. Clear right.
Kramer behind
Okay.
is pitting now.
We'll try to
Slower car ahead. This guy's racing us for position. He won't get a blue flag.
we'll try to pass the GT4s one by one as safely as humanly possible. And this is what I wanted to avoid,
Blue flag.
getting stuck here.
Car left. Clear left.
Class leader coming through here. It's gonna bump draft him. Oh, why?
Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Just getting involved in all of the GT4 here.
On your left.
Yeah,
Clear left.
leave
Okay,
the
Daniel,
GT3
you're
guys
gonna
go.
want some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting. They might not notice you.
Manea's got a lot of damage there, rear end damage. The rear end is stepping out of me a bit there. Oh, he's letting me go.
Left side.
No, he's not letting me go.
Clear left.
Can we get a couple of GT4s here up until turn 1 safely? I hope we can. We'll just do well on the inside here.
Car right. Clear right.
And we'll try to get silly. We'll try to get him on the exit here.
On your right.
Well, I hope I didn't disturb them too
Clear
much.
right.
There's a group of slower cars ahead.
I did this to myself though. Did not focus enough. Can I go on the inside? Can I go on the inside? Can you see me?
Right side. Still there. Clear right. Car left.
Thank you, folks.
Clear left.
The rear end is stepping out there. Could be because I'm lifting too much and just thinking that that would make me turn safer, but actually it makes me oversteer.
46, 46. Slower
Which I
cars
guess
ahead.
is
The class leaders in
a
this
bit
group. These guys
counterintuitive,
are trying to
but
win position.
We'll see if we can maybe be a little bit more aggressive and don't suffer with the lift-off oversteer. See if we can get this guys on the same way we got silly on the exit of get. Where do you want me to go?
On your left. Clear left.
The Mercedes GT4 has really good top speed. Really good top speed, so in a drag race you don't really have much of an advantage over it. Obviously you have more downforce, but it's a beast on the straights, the Mercedes. Can we get back in the groove? Going back to doing 48s, low 48s. I hope I can. See? Bogdan's done his pit stop also and is still a bit ahead of me, so we did not gain any positions there. But remember, he had 40 seconds of damage also, so we would have got him if we didn't have that damage, but you know, coulda, woulda, shoulda. We'll see if we can catch up to him and then hopefully overtake him. I'm pretty sure I have a little bit better pace than his, but doesn't really matter if I can't get past him, right? See, the 100-meter sign is taken out over there, so that messes up my braking point a little bit. But like I said earlier, you need to have an alternative visual reference points.
On your right. Clear right.
If we can get Bogdan here. It's gonna defend the inside there. It's gonna wide. Can we get him?
Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
I think maybe we got him. I think maybe we got him cleanly also. Let's not lose it to him straight away. I think we got him. So let's try and break away then.
The leader,
146, right. And I was glad to do a low of 148.
B13.
So halfway to go. Fuel seems good. Remember, we had calculated a total of 100 liters to be a safe for the race, and we still have 58 liters, and there's still 32 minutes left of the race, so we're good. Doing some quick maths here in the head. That seems okay. So there will be no need for any sort of exotic fuel saving map. Just push and keep it on the track. No. And just like when I say that, something like this happens. I was looking at the minimap there to see if I had a clean.
Leader is pitting now.
We're gonna get a blue flag here, so. Oh, Bogdan spun. We have the race leader on our ass here. Like I said, I don't want to ruin everyone's race, so if he gets... he's probably gonna cash up real quick, so I'll just let him go. Well, Delta says 47, so if he can hold on, I'll be happy. Halfway into the race. 54 liters. Yeah, we have good. We're good on fuel. We're struggling with that corner though. We're going wide. However, I think that maybe I had this one figured out. Just not lift that much. And be brave, I guess. Fucked up the breaking point on that one though. And I'll be stronger on this. Normally in the wet, in the dry, I don't really struggle with cheetah that much, but seem to struggle in the wet.
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Coming up on a slower class car.
Oh.
Car right. Clear right.
Don't get on the curb. It's just I spun a couple of laps while getting the front tires on the curb there. That was a better corner than last lap though. Again with the too late on the brakes there.
Slower class car ahead.
Yeah, get past me then. Oh, he was going on the pits.
On your right. Clear right.
Lead car's pitting.
Right side. Clear right.
B13.
Are we fighting Herzog for position? I think we are.
Right side. Clear right. On your right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Volvinko is now leading.
Don't know steering to me.
Slower class car ahead.
Still there.
Thank you, Kenman.
Clear left.
We're not close enough to to do the dive bomb. And now Seal is gonna get in between us. No, I'm not gonna go here. I'm not gonna go here.
Green flag, all clear.
Thank you, Sealy.
Left side. Clear
Oh,
left.
sorry. Hope we didn't ruin your race. Or at least that corner. I probably did though. Sorry about that.
Sector 2 is clear. B13.
Let's try not let Herzog run away too mad.
We're approaching a group of slower cars.
Got us in the GT4 train now, so you know anything can happen. Can I get past Krejci for the turn? I'm not sure I can. No, I can't. And this is, you know, it's timing is everything, so
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
are we close enough to get a run on the inside? Yeah, Stein is signaling, so thank you, Stein.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Thank you, Stein. I hope you didn't lose too much time there.
We're approaching a group of slower class cars.
Okay, let's get close so that we can overtake on turn 2. Obviously turn 1 being the kink. That doesn't count.
Car right. Clear right.
13th place.
Car right. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Volvinko is now leading.
Thanks, Manea. come up on Rado again. Not gonna race you for Cheetah, so just go there. Get a good exit there. Thanks, Radu.
Clear right.
B13, the lap time was at
Okay, we have.
1:32.
Hopefully, we can catch up to Herzog here. It's all about timing with regards to get doing the GD4 train. You know, they're having their own race, so.
Slower class car ahead.
Coming up on Art here. Bit wide, but so did I. I can't. That corner is one of my favorite corners when it's dry, but now in the wet I can't seem to get my timings right on it.
Car left. Clear left.
So he's pulled away by 5 seconds. Is that too much, or can we get in a little bit? We'll see. I'll keep messing up that corner, so.
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. B13.
Keep making silly mistakes. Yeah. So this race is not going to be as particularly memorable, I think. Mostly because I put it in the wall and had a terrible pit stop, long pit stop, so obviously we got taken out on lap 1, but I mean that shit happens. We're gonna watch the replay after the race and see if there's anything we could have done differently. I don't think so. Not sure I just held my line, but yeah, you know, lap 1 madness, it is what it is. I saw in game chat there was someone calling out for a game restart, but obviously there weren't enough people compromised, so and Hertz are really taking advantage of my mistakes here and pulling one just straight away. So yeah, don't think I'm gonna be catching him. But this is the thing when you sign up for a pro split, right? You really have to step up your game, or you just get left behind. But it's part of the challenge. It's part of the challenge. I mean, at least I can benchmark my times and my laps and my setups against guys that I know are fast, so it's a learning experience for me. like I said, I've done the same split with the GT4. That was fun, but I got a little bit tired of getting murdered. So hopefully I didn't take out any GT4s today. I don't think I did, but a couple of jerky moves probably. Driving up the inside here, for instance. I've tried to be careful, but you know, heat of the moment shit does happen, so. At least we're pretty good on the pressures. Pretty happy with that. What the hell was that? I didn't want to accelerate. That's weird. So 15 minutes left, we're good for fuel. Pressures are good. Let's try to stabilize our lap times. Maybe hit a couple of corners. Yes, minutes to go.
Slower class car ahead.
Car right. Clear right.
13th place.
47.9. All right, fastest lap. Like that.
Slower class car.
I don't think I could get him before the probably bro, I'll break him though, right?
Left side.
Ah!
Clear left.
Don't understeer into the GT4. Sorry, going over. Oh my god. That's just sorry, Grundover. That was a shitty move. Completely understeered in the apex there.
This really isn't good enough.
And
Start concentrating.
yeah, I know, crew chief, but I missed. What can I say? I missed that lap.
Blue flag.
I was in a good flow, and then one mistake is all it takes to And I think I was gaining time on the guys ahead also, so
ahead. This is their class leader.
that was too bad actually. So did they say class leader? That means Iverson is the that means Backer got taken out then probably.
On your right. Clear right.
Thank you, Iverson. I really wanted to get ahead of him before the right and left-hander here, the fast left-hander. Can we catch up to Wrightson? Still 10 minutes to go, so that should be like 6 laps. 6 or 7 laps maybe.
That lap was a 1:48.128.
See if we can catch up to him. So consistency has been pretty bad this race for me, gotta say. Too many mistakes, they'd all sum up. You know, they all sum up to I guess okay enough race. I mean, considering where we qualified, so realistically I didn't expect to gain many positions, but
car in front. The gap's now 5.7 seconds.
it's always like that, right?
10 minutes
It's always
remaining,
annoying to
10
make
minutes.
mistakes when you know you can push faster than the guys ahead, but you just can't catch up to them because you keep making mistakes. So it's been it's been a difficult race in that regard. So when Bovenko catches up, we'll just let him go as safely as we can. He's got quite a nice gap, second, so if he gets by fairly safe, then it's better for everybody. And he went wide. That had nothing to do with me, so. But like I said, he has quite a gap to P2, so he can afford to make mistakes like that. I, on the other hand, cannot. So you see the time difference there. My best lap is a 47.9. This last lap was a 50.2. So all 2 seconds, 2.3 seconds worse than. You're not going to catch anybody with that.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Yellow flag.
Sector 2.
No clear. Incident clear.
Incident clear.
Coming up on a slower class car.
So let's not ruin Boon's race here with a nasty overtake. So by the looks of it, he's got. He didn't qualify pretty high up. Car doesn't seem that damaged though.
Clear right.
That was 148.30. Fastest lap for Bolvinko, 146.21.
So 46.21 fastest lap, that's second and a half faster than my fastest lap, so he's very, very quick, Bolvinko. Almost took him out. Who's coming?
A little bit of bodywork damage there.
Look, this coming.
You're clear. Incident clear.
Just when I said I didn't want to collect any one of the race leaders. Yeah. Struggling with my focus today. So I'll just be happy to finish this race actually. Haven't had much luck in this league actually. Sorry to say. Spa, I took myself out. Here in Kyalami, I'm taking myself out again. But let's just survive the last 5 minutes of the race here and get to the checkered flag with somewhat of 4 tires and a chassis.
P12.
Probably lost a little bit of body work back there, but we're gonna do. Oh, there's stop. Not gonna have time to pass him. So 3 minutes left. Well, at least you could say that the fuel app calculator is good. Kept us safe there. And I always rather prefer overfueling a little bit. A couple of lap or two, just you never know, right? 30 laps.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
10 minutes of fuel remaining, but just 3 minutes of race remaining, so tire pressure is good, so at least we hit those pretty well. And even with all this damage, I still can manage to get a green delta, but problem is I'm not consistent enough, so I'm messing up here and there, and the sum of all those little mistakes, they yeah, that means P12, right? Didn't I qualify P12? I think maybe I did.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
We're closed here. Let Ukert
On your
fly
left.
safely.
Clear left.
Hopefully I didn't scare him too much. Sorry, Ukert. Let's just get to the finish line and then forget about this race. Please.
One more lap to go.
So 20 seconds left. Where's the race leader? Oh, again. Too much damage on the car. Leader finished the race, so yeah, race is going to be finished here, so thank God. Didn't want to drag the broken ass Honda through another lap. We can get to pretend that we were close behind the leader. But yeah, P12, that's
12. That's the end of the race.
obviously we would have liked to have P10, but yeah. Like I said, a lot of fast,
On your
really
left,
fast
clear
people
left.
here, so realistically I think that's kind of the best we could do. So we're returned to pit. Nah. Or I want to finish up the finish up their last laps. We were fighting with Herzog at one point, right? So yeah, he's P9. Really good, well done. Obviously these guys are really fast, so congratulations, top 3. And Kramer seems to have finished in the pits. 3. And Bogdan Jurevitz, a couple of GGs coming in here behind me. So. Wrightson, he was a little bit ahead of me also. We were trying to catch up, but yeah, that just made too many mistakes. Too many mistakes. So yeah, everyone seems to be getting through the finish line there. Save that replay, and I want to see yeah, first lap tap out there. See what happened. Take a look. Oh, here's your camera here. Helicopter cam. Helicopter cam. And we'll see. We had a pretty decent start actually. Yeah, pretty decent start. follow the guys ahead without too much issue, and then held the inside line here. Saw some people spinning out, held the inside line all the way through there. Had to weave a little bit. Yeah, he turned into he fucked me up. Who did that? Let me see. This Ferrari are here. Bogdan. Yeah. Let's see if he can see me whatsoever. Probably not, but have a look at this picture, I guess. Then yeah, he just went out. See that? He went out to saw that the Bentley here, no, the Aston, sorry, the blue Aston. The blue Aston was probably going in, and he swerved to avoid him. But then see here, he's completely on my line here, so it just boom. And that causes us to coming around. This is turn 2. Actually it's turn 1, but the kink is called turn 1 for some reason. So turn 2, some spins here happening in front. The Bentley is out, and then he I mean, I did not turn into him, I just held my line, but then he had a lot of space there. You see, he had a ton of space on his he has a ton of space, so he didn't really need to pull to the left like he did. So unfortunate for me, but it's really difficult to see from his perspective. Look at this. He has, sorry, right here. He has so much space. I mean, I get that this guy is rejoining, but yeah, and straight on my line. Or bye bye. I think, yeah, we lost a lot of places here. Look at that, we lost even to GD4s. Tried to rejoin as safely as we could on the inside. Probably scared the 888 car here a little bit. Sorry about that. But yeah, that was it. And then the rest of the race was just me making mistake after mistake after mistake. So let's not relive that, shall we? All right. Thanks for this one, guys, and we'll see you on Sunday. Sunday is going to be the season premiere for the ASR League, round 1. So if you want to sign up, join us on the Discord. The description and the links are all in the video description. Get signed up, do a couple of hot laps so we can place you on the correct split, and it's going to be some fun GT3 action. So round 1 this Sunday is going to be Sandvort, 2 30-minute races, and it should be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to it. All right, that's it for tonight. Thank you guys, and we'll see you again next time.